Now, as an entrepreneur, it's really important to be passionate, driven, and enthusiastic. But we all know that running your own business can be really stressful and challenging. So it's important to take steps to make sure that we don't burn out in the process. So I've got some ideas for you that have helped me to stay on top of not burning out, and they're tips that can hopefully make a really positive impact on how you feel in your day-to-day working lives, but also such a big difference on your general well-being. As entrepreneurs, it's important to look after our well-being, okay? So number one, make sure that you're delegating jobs or outsourcing jobs on projects. Now, I've talked about this before, but as entrepreneurs, it's really hard not to feel like we have to do everything, because we often feel like we can do a better job ourselves, or we might not trust people. They might not have the best interest of our company at heart. Maybe they aren't as good as we are at it. They aren't as quick at it. But trying to take on too much can be overwhelming, right? So instead, try to surround yourself with brilliant people who you can trust to do amazing things, to lighten the load and the pressure. Find your people. Number two, I want you to make sure that you are effectively managing your time, okay? It might sound easy, but time management is crucial, and you should be setting goals that are realistic and manageable, because otherwise you are setting yourself up for failure, right? It sounds really simple, but make sure that you're actually prioritizing the most important things and the time-sensitive projects that need completing. And then you can work out around that what can go onto the back burner, right? And then remember, if you say no, or if you're bad at saying no, you need to learn how to do that more, right? Not every single opportunity that comes our way has to be taken, right? Saying no to low priority things can create space for the bigger, longer term projects that actually matter and are going to make a difference. And my last tip for time management is to make sure that you're giving yourself breaks. I know it can be really tempting just to work right through lunch or eat lunch at your desk without having a second thought, but actually giving yourself short, regular breaks can help to improve your focus, your energy, and just bring you in right on that, okay? Now, third one here is I want to talk about setting realistic expectations. Regardless of where you are in your business journey, everyone wants success. But you have to remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time. It's great to take inspiration from figures or companies that we admire, but try not to get too caught up in what they're doing, right? Focus on your own journey and celebrate your small wins whenever you can. And I want you to focus on being kind to yourself, right? Know your limits. Don't push yourself too hard, right? This is a hard gig being an entrepreneur. And as hard as it is to overcome challenges and mistakes, these are the things that in the long run can actually have a really positive impact, because you learn from them and you grow from them, okay? Growth mindset. Now, number 4, next on my list, is developing and maintaining a world-class support system, all right? World-class is the key. When times are tough, you want to be able to turn to your family and your friends for support, but why not take advantage from the support of people who are in the unique situation of going through exactly the same thing that you are, right? Networking is a brilliant way to build these relationships. So try, if it's doesn't come easily for you, try and pluck up the courage and go and put yourself out there to meet some new people. In my experience, people are really willing to share what they've been through, share their own insights. So take advantage of that, because there could be a whole tribe of people out there just waiting for you, okay? Now, number 5, I want you to start thinking about setting some boundaries and prioritizing a little bit of self-care, okay? I know what it's like. It's tempting to work every hour under the sun, and sometimes that's necessary to go the extra mile. But having some defined working hours can really help to give you some work-life balance, right? So make sure you leave those after-hours emails and work calls for the next day if you can. And try and think about doing something just for you that's not business-related. I know it's hard to completely switch off and do something that's completely for our own enjoyment, but I can promise you that it will do you the world of good, right? So for me, I like to make sure that I'm getting some exercise. I know it makes me feel good. And that's usually up and out and running in the mornings. It really helps I use running to clear my head. And then also I feel so much better for doing it. Just get them positive endorphins flowing. build a routine or have a nice hobby or something that you can do just for your own self-care. And that can massively have a huge impact on reducing stress, improving your moods, boosting energy. And I know it's all well and good, but you've got to make time for this, right? Those are my kind of top tips on avoiding burnout. I hope they can help you. They're definitely important if you do feel like you're feeling a little bit low energy and stressed. But I think they're also just great reminders of good practice that we should be all trying to uphold every day. Because do you know what? You're going to be no use to yourself. If you go so hard and so fast that you hit burnout, the only person that's going to pay the price is you. And quite often people spot it too late to do something about it. So none of us want to burn out. We all want to be the best version of ourselves. So you're going to go away, take my advice, make a little list, do some self-care, and hopefully have some huge success.